What's up guys, Sledgehammer70 back, and today I wanted to create a video on how to set your car's individual performance options. So being able to adjust MRC, being able to adjust the MPP settings, the steering, etc. all from the MyLeak Center console. So if you don't like the settings within the different modes that come with the cars, ice and snow, tour, sport, and track, you can actually go in and set up how you want it, exactly how you like to drive. So for me, I've found different settings that are specific to how I like driving, and so I've gone in and actually set it that way, and I'll show you exactly how to do that here. So check it out, and here we go. So here we go. Sorry, I'm holding my GoPro while I'm doing this, so please forgive me for if it's shaky or not, but it's really simple to go into the system and actually, let me turn the AC on or off. There we go. So it's really easy to go into the system and set up things how you want it. So what you want to do, and again, the car needs to be running while you're doing this, but you can click on your home button or settings. And what you'll do is you go into your drive mode and you'll see you have different engine sound management, steering, and suspension. So the suspension specific if you have the magnetic ride control. Steering is across the board, and I believe the engine sound management will only be present if you have the MPP exhaust mode. And you can see the video about MPP right here. So check that out if you guys haven't seen it or not aware of it. So if you go in, you can see the different settings. So here you have the auto mode selector. And what that is it basically allows it to tie to the car's stock settings. So the snow ice, the tour, the track, and the sport mode. And that being said, if you don't like those individual modes, or you like only one and you want to keep it that way forever, you can see all the options here. So you have stealth, tour, sport, and track. So stealth mode is what is typically assigned to ice, snow mode. Tour mode is your tour mode, and same with sport and track. So I like the sound of the exhaust across the board no matter what in track. So like I said, just track, and as you may have heard, probably not over my voice, you can hear it actually change. So that's how you set that one, and you can set it however you want, and that will remain independent of whatever drive mode you have in the car. So if now that engine sound management is set for track, it will always sound like the track mode or stay in track mode forever until you change it back to auto select or change the mode yourself. So steering, now it's actually really cool. Same thing, you have the different options. Here you have tour, sport, and track. You lose the one option because the tour and the ice mode is the same basically for steering. But the nice thing is track really tightens up the steering, and I love the feel of it. But what I don't like is how track mode makes the car a little bit more rough driving. So while I like the steering, I like setting it that way. So put it back to track mode, and then I can go back out. So again, this is all independent of the mode you select. So by going in here and setting it, it will override whatever mode you're set in. So, and then same with suspension. Here you have tour, sport, and track. So if you like that tight, rough feeling like you're on a track day, obviously go with track. If you like it a little more cushy, but you like that tight steering and obviously the sound, you can go with tour. And the sport is kind of the in-between. I haven't really messed with the suspension that much to really decide which one I like the most, but I will say tour is the most cushy mode with the magnetic ride control, and track is a lot stiffer. In reality, I usually just leave it in auto mode select because I do flip between tour mode. Like if my wife hops in the car, I'll put it in tour mode over track, just because I know when I hit a bump, I don't want it to be as bumpy across the board. So I'll leave that in auto mode selector. And that is how you adjust the drive modes in the dashboard. Pretty easy, pretty quick. And again, like I said a couple times now, whatever you set in there will override the stock settings that comes from GM, and it will stay that way unless you change them back. So there you go, guys. That's how you set the individual settings for your sound, your suspension, and your steering within the 2016 Camaro SS. Again, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a comment below if you have any further questions, and as always, I appreciate the subscribes. And if you guys are looking for more Camaro news, stay tuned to this channel. Until next time, see you guys on the road.